Hi, it's Tammy, NZ Gastric Slave, and I am coming to you for my 1 month post-op update. I have just finished doing my measurements and taking some photos and putting some comparisons together. So I will put them on Facebook and try and add them to the end of this video. I have committed that I'll do a weekly update with my weight, and then also a monthly with measurements and photos. So if you've been watching me on Facebook, you'll know that this week my iCloud's number spreadsheet completely shit the dummy, and I lost the spreadsheet that had all my measurements on it. Luckily, I had downloaded an app called My Size that I had plugged some measurements into. It certainly doesn't give all measurements, so it would only take one measurement for things like thigh and calf, where I had been taking both legs. So I have had to basically go old school with a little notepad. I was able to pull off what measurements I could there. I'm also going to start putting these measurements into MyFitnessPal. Again, it will only allow enough measurements to do one side of things like thigh and calf, so I'm going to do my left hand side, which is my bigger side anyway, because I'm right-handed. So my left hand side, my left hand thigh and arm are bigger, so that's probably okay. So let's get into the numbers. So this week I only had a 900 gram loss from Wednesday to Wednesday. Today's Saturday, so I stepped on the scales this morning and I was at 95.4 kilos, or 210.3 pounds. That's a 500 gram loss since Wednesday, and that takes me to some total losses. So since I started, I was 113.6 kilos, or 250.4 pounds. So that puts me at a 18.2 kilo loss since I started with the dietitians pre-surgery, or 40.1 pounds. Since I started my actual pre-op liquid diet, at that stage I was 108.1 kilos, or 240 pounds. That gives me a loss of 13.5 kilos, or 29.8 pounds. I was hoping to get that to 30. I was hoping to kind of get past 40 starting, 30 pre-op, and 20 since surgery, but that hasn't quite happened. By next week I'll definitely have hit that, I think. And since surgery, I was 103.9, or 229 pounds. I've lost 8.5 kilos, or 18.7 pounds. It's quite a bit slower than a lot of people that are kind of out there at the moment. I think some of that is down to the fact that my eating plan's quite different. And I suppose also I haven't had quite as much to lose to start with. So it'll be interesting to kind of see what I come through at. So I also have done my measurements. So this is interesting. I have pretty much lost all over, but my predominant areas have been around the core. So measurements wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 measurements, however 4 of them are arms and legs, so that would make 13 measurements all up that I took today. I only have reference points from night before surgery for 9 of them though. So basically my neck, when I started the pre-op diet, I was 42.5 centimetres. Night before surgery I was 41 centimetres, and today I was 38.5. So that is a 2.5 centimetre loss since surgery, or 0.98 of an inch. So just slightly under that inch that I've lost around my neck. My bust. This is interesting. So starting the pre-op diet, I was 118 centimetres. Night before surgery, I was 116 centimetres. And today, I was 107.5 centimetres, which is a 9.5 centimetre loss, or 3.74 inches off my boobs. I've noticed it. I've definitely noticed it, but I was amazed. Under bust, so the bra strap kind of measurement, I was 101 centimetres the night before surgery, and I was 93.5 this morning. So that is a 7.5 centimetre loss from under my bust, or 2.95 inches. So again, almost that 3 inches off my kind of where my bra strap is. I've definitely noticed that. I've gone down to an 18 normal size bra rather than an 18 plus size, 20 plus size, 22 plus size. So I have definitely noticed. When I first started wearing this bra, I needed a extender on it, and I only started wearing it kind of probably that week after surgery. I started with an extender. Within a few days, I was starting to work my way down the extender, and I'm right down to a full clasp, closest one in. So this bra probably won't last too much longer. In my waist, I was 105 centimetres when I started my pre-op diet, 101 the night before surgery, and 94 this morning. So that's a 7 centimetre loss since surgery, or 2.75 inches. So that's still a good loss. In my hips, I went from 120 centimetres when I started the pre-op diet, 114 when night before surgery, and 104.5 this morning, so 9.5 centimetres off my hips. So I've lost an even amount off my bust and my hips, and again 3.74 inches. Arms and legs, not so much. Bicep, I have lost 1 centimetre of my bicep. I think a lot of that is because it's gotten a lot more flabbier with not really doing too much exercise in the last month. So hopefully when I get back to the gym, that'll start kind of wearing down. So 0.39 of an inch. My forearms have lost 1.5 centimetres, or 0.59 of an inch. And that's off both. My thighs, I have lost 4.5 centimetres, or 1.77 inches. And that's, as I say, I don't know whether that's off both, because of the measurement that I had for the night before surgery is only from my left hand leg. So that measurement is from my left hand leg. Next month on, I'll be able to have right hand measurements as well. My calf, I've lost 2 centimetres, or 0.78 inches. So I haven't really added that up, but let's just do that. 2.5 plus 9.5 plus 7.5 plus 7 plus 9.5 plus 1 plus 1.5 plus 4.5 plus 2. No, that's not really working. We've got 19, 28, 35 and a half, 38, 39, 30, 40.5, 45, 47 centimetres I've lost from those 9 places. So that's kind of cool. And definitely the comparisons, you're definitely noticing it. So that's kind of interesting. So on Thursday, I had my 1 month follow-up appointment with my surgeon. It was the first time I'd seen him since surgery. Really, there wasn't a lot about. I mean, he basically checked my figures. He checked my H1B AC or whatever, the diabetes calculation, and then that had gone down from 90 to 51. So it's still a little bit elevated, but that's a 3-month test. So only 6 weeks of that 3-month test was pre-op diet and since surgery. So basically that's a dramatic improvement for only 6 weeks of those 3 months being when I was under this this new process. So quite happy with that. Also my insulin resistance went from 160 pre-op to 80. At my highest, I have seen that figure at 360. 80 is still high, but that has been a dramatic increase on those kind of figures. Everything else was pretty much fine. He checked my incisions. He said that they were a bit red, but they should come right. And even just in the few days since then, they're starting to come right. So I should be able to get back swimming, so that'll be awesome. Things at work have kind of settled down. Basically it's as if nothing's happened, but so I've got another 4 weeks there, and I am out looking for jobs. So one thing that the surgeon did say when I saw him, when I told him what had happened, is he said it would be interesting to see what happens for me job wise, as he has noticed his other patients have had huge progression within their careers post-op. So he's had a few professional ladies that have really had dramatic kind of progression in their careers following the surgery. So that'll be interesting. It would have been nice if it was another couple of months down the track, so I would have more weight down and being a bit more active and a bit more physically okay, but it is what it is. So that's probably, I'll do a bit of a body shot. Cut my head off. So I'm definitely jean size, I've gone down a few sizes. These are normal size, normal sizes. I say normal sizes as in not plus size 18s, which would be a 14 US, and from Jeans West. And I've bought the same jeans in a 16 and a 14 to kind of go down in the sizes. These are both large size tops. The black one underneath is from Max, and the top one is from Shanton. Not that those names probably mean anything to any of you Americans. Possibly in Australia they will pay a thing. I've had to stop shopping at, I can't shop at City Chic anymore. I mean, there's certainly some extra smalls that I could still get into, but it's not worth paying that money. So I have been trying to shop at cheaper stores, so I'm not paying quite so much for my clothes. I am going to be selling a lot of my City Chic clothes. I had 90% City Chic clothes. I've got dresses that were $150, $200 dresses that I'm going to try and sell on Trade Me, which is the New Zealand eBay. So we'll start getting them on soon, and my husband has said that I can keep all that money to buy new clothes, so that's kind of cool. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to see if I can add these comparison shots on the end, and yeah, so that's me for month 1. Alright, see ya.